points that are so important for the Newport Art Museum and the community which we serve. First of all, we're going to be celebrating our centennial year in 2012. We're entering that year with a growing membership, a stable workforce, and important exhibitions of Rhode Island arts and artists, both past and present. Our mission is focused on Rhode Island arts, and we really occupy a unique position in this community, serving many smaller communities that together can come together to enjoy and appreciate and make. The museum contributes close to $1.3 million in direct contribution essentially to the state and local economy through our wages, taxes, benefits, and the numerous contractual relationships that we as a business have. We employ 10 full-time people, 12 part-time staff. We have 2 consultants and 20 professional artists who teach in the school. We directly impact the livelihood of our artists in Rhode Island by allowing important artists to showcase their work here through our exhibitions. Generally, we have 10 to 15 exhibitions of professional artists a year, as well as allowing through our bigger exhibitions like our wet paint exhibition in the summer and the current members jury show. About 650 other professional and amateur artists are encouraged to hang their work and share it with the public. We have close to 3,000 members. We have 30,000 visitors annually, 1,900 youth and adult students in our Coleman Center for Creative Studies, and we offer over 250 classes and outreach programs a year. And many of these outreach programs are not just focused on individuals from Newport County, but with the Bradley schools, we teach their art program statewide. We provide volunteer opportunities, and in this state where we have so many retirees, that's incredibly important. But we have about 80 volunteers who contribute 3,500 hours a year. We have job training for our interns and work study students, and we offer arts education that in some cases actually meets the qualifications for graduation in the high schools of this county. Finally, and I think it's a point that applies now to all of the arts organizations here, but by being an institution that brings people together, we really do have an impact on the social fabric of our communities. The arts, like many nonprofits, create social capital and allow a community not only to attract more people to live here, but have a direct impact on our social well-being, on the lower crime, higher education. I'd love to have our curator, Nancy Whipple, Grinnell, speak for just a minute about our collection and the focus of our collection.
Everything you're going to see in both the Cushing Gallery and the Griswold House reflects our mission to show the historic and contemporary work of the region. And I strive to really have a balance of work shown, a balance of living artists showing their work in our museum. I do studio visits all over the state, sometimes out of the state. We strive to have a balance of gender, age, ethnicities, medium in the exhibitions. Traditionally, we have one show in the large gallery and a smaller one in the right gallery, which used to be a parlor. Interestingly, not part of the fun of doing exhibitions in this house is it was adapted from a residence to an art association to show art in 1920. As far as our historical collection, this is my favorite because she's our founder, and she was quite a woman. I'm doing a lot of research on her and hopes of publishing a book. We have William Trost Richards in that little gallery back there, and the 2 large works in the Drury Gallery. William Trost Richards is sort of the star of our collection. We have 26 or 27 important works by him, and he is a nationally important artist. He is a local, very well-known artist. He has done a series for the last 10 years of painting important people, and he works for photographs, captures a huge realm of people from Newport, connections with Newport from all walks of life. There's Keith. So Dick Grosvenor, our most famous artist here in Newport, John Bud Benson.
Yeah,
of course.
I know.
So, but there's the tattoo artist over there. So, of course, we just had a big gallery talk with about 50 people in attendance this past weekend, and the ordinary sensation of the show was the fame of the existence of the receptionist, and it's always malfunctioning. Yeah, I have a play. And it's, I don't know, he announced. Okay. You can play.
Huh? You're not going to get me off this for a while. Until I lose here. Huh? Oh, it's...
There you go. You know right what to do.
So, just keeps...
Some play that creatively. Anyway, we have a lot of kids who points, yes.
So these are all
These are some of the artists do the same thing year in, year out. Some totally change. And you pass the Newport artists, very challenging, and the gallery across Boston. Those are very abstract works, and there's also a person who organized very quickly. He's decided to now document her work. It's called It's one person thing. Tipping point number 3 before the work begins. There are 45 Barbie dolls. And I knew they always want to know where they're from.
Yeah.
Because they are from everywhere in Rhode Island, and we do get some from Connecticut and Massachusetts as well. See, and then we have our gallery down here, which is Earl Bender and the Cushing family. We have a very interesting history here.
One of the things I think is so wonderful about this show is that it really has pulled artists from all over the state, and there may well be a few artists who are from out of state, but there's Western, there's Winnicott, there's Providence and Lincoln, and I think there was somebody from Foster, Gloucester.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, so really
Everywhere. Well, the best in show winner was from France.
I know three of them.
She's 83.
I didn't know she was
That's from her, she lives up in, has a summer place up in Maine where they bring a lot of migrant workers to pick blueberries.
And the juror had particularly loved the sort of basics.
Right, and as you know, I mean, this is a world that I love, but I'm also really focusing on the thing that we don't focus on enough as we remind people about why it's important. It's not only community development, which unfortunately isn't enough anymore, but it's jobs.
Yeah.
It's employment, it's people working, and not only the people who work for the museum, but all the people whose work you show, who then are able to build their businesses because of the exposure that you
Exactly.
offer.
And then through our education department, the arts training, which in many cases, like our MUSE program, which is the high school accredited program, introduces high school students to careers.
Well, and it's also interesting that this institution was founded as an art association whose goals were to promote artists and sell their work. And now we're a museum, which is at the other end. We're here not for individual gain, but for the public education and good. But even with that, we still try and give artists exposure. And I have a number of, I stay in touch with a lot of the artists that there's been 100 artists that have had solo shows here since 11 years.
Thank you.
I put together a little packet.
Wonderful.
I gave you lots of information.
Yes, thank you very much. Great.
I thought I might post her.
I will.
Elizabeth said she had her first date with her
First date
husband
with my
here.
husband was at a film show in the auditorium. I was trying to think if it was 79 or 80. I think it was late 79. A short film about stone cutting and Fudd Benson and
Right. Well, nice to meet you.
Come back for a date.
I will.